when we were dating.
We definitely would be a lot better for each
I
other
think
now.
there are still some challenges to get over.
Sure.
If we were to date.
Yeah.
Number one being that I'm pregnant.
Whoa! What? She's pregnant? Bruh. With whose baby? Not his, of course. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, today we are reacting to Trapped in a Box with my ex. That's gonna be a yikes situation. So let's watch this.
To this day, I don't think I've ever like been that in love with anybody.
So why'd you f it up and cheat on
Oh, he cheated on her! He cheated on her!
Hey, a little hug or something or no?
Sure.
Hey. After
You
I
guys
guess.
have seen
The
each other
breakup
naked.
happened May of 2019, more or less.
Like junior year of our college? It was a while ago, yeah. I'm like,
Oh, it was a while ago.
Yeah, it's comfy. I think there are things that both of us did
there was an incident our junior year, and so I kind of want to get into that.
before we start. Would
Okay, so she's already come with loaded guns and shit,
you
right?
like a Tic Tac or no?
Do you think at the end of the 12 hours there's any chance you could fall?
The dude cheated and has the balls to be. Dude, it was a long time ago, alright? Okay, Lance, listen to me. It was a long time ago, alright? Lance, I know you're sitting here somewhere, alright? Yeah, there you are, alright? It was a long time ago, alright? Things might have changed. What if they get back together? Huh? We gotta give people a chance.
I don't think so.
We could leave potentially, maybe starting something new.
What do you mean by?
Like potentially getting back together. Maybe.
Oh, she's coming in with the fucking thing that, you know.
I think when I texted you if you wanted to be here.
We still need to have a couple conversations. So I was like, what better way than sitting in a box where you can't sit on your phone and you can't leave? I don't think either of us will really come out of here angry.
Okay.
Well, I guess wait and see, I suppose.
Who asked who up first?
It was a long process.
that's
we were friends for a long time.
We were
Oh,
friends
so he was
for
in the
a
friend
few
zone.
months.
We became like best friends, I would say.
I knew that I liked you. You were and still are very attractive and beautiful and stylish and very fun to be around and stuff. And so we go to this little party. We all get really drunk.
Okay.
You started making out with everybody.
It was a game.
At this point, it was like, what, 4 or 5 in the morning. And I was like, I should probably go because I have work tomorrow at like 10. So you walk
They
me
both probably want to get back together, alright? They both want to get back together, alright?
like out of the building. And
Yeah.
as I'm leaving, we engage in copious amounts of making out. And then I think the next day is when we had the conversation of like, okay, are we officially boyfriend, girlfriend? And we were like, yes. And that was September 24th.
Okay.
You know, we were together for a while, close to 2 years, I guess. In that time, you know, there were mistakes that were made and stuff. I just wanted to apologize because I cheated on you when we were together.
Whoa!
And that really hurt you a lot. It's one of those things that to this day I still think about like really often. It really wasn't fair, especially you know, being a kind person that you are and being the type of girlfriend that you were and the type of friend that you were and how important you were to me.
Then why did you feel the need to cheat? Like that is like, you know, keep it in your pants, bruh. Why would you feel the need to cheat if she was that great and stuff? Okay?
Caught up in like the self-loathing of it. I wasn't even able to like see far enough to like
You're
see
just
you.
imploding.
And that made things worse, I think. But
I think living together made it worse.
yeah.
Whoa!
After you broke up with me, you kind of acted like we were still dating without the label.
Well, we never like did stuff after we broke up.
No, we didn't. But like you would say like, "Hey, sugar tits," and I'm like,
What?
"Yeah." You were like in
Whoa! Exposed! Exposed!
a silly, goofy mood, and you smacked my butt too, and I'm like, "What?"
Yeah, that was definitely stuff that was.
It was.
No.
You
He
were
felt
having
horny
one.
and that.
And then we had the final. I'm sure you're aware of where I'm going with this. We, I don't know, studied for an hour, and then I was getting sleepy, and I don't even know why you suggested I like sleep in your room. I was literally right next door.
Yeah, well, I remember because you were on my bed and you were like sort of sitting, but you were lying
Yeah.
down. and you were like literally dozing off. So what I meant
Why
was,
are
like,
we
if you
looking
wanna,
at
like,
why
sleep
why
for a
why are
minute,
we?
like,
Oh my God!
like
I
you
feel like a
can't.
All of a
spy.
sudden, like I had woken up and I had felt like a hand on my thigh, and I'm like, that's weird. I don't know what to do. I'm sure it'll stop. I kind of wanted to see your perspective. What was going through your head?
And he was just horny. He was just horny. Alright, she just wanted to see his.
I think one of the hardest parts for me when we first broke up, and we were, especially since we were still living together, when you're with somebody for a long time and you're used to having a certain physical intimacy and a certain relationship and a certain things. Obviously, like I knew that once we ended, those things had to end, but it's not like, you know, it's not possible for like any person to just like have like a switch that you flipped and go from like boyfriend mode to friend mode, especially things with like physical contact. And I didn't realize that.
No, you can't be. It's very difficult to be friends after you've done the thing. You have to be very very mature in order to be friends after after breaking up stuff. You have to be very very mature, right? And not a lot of people are that mature.
I'm really sorry, and I really do apologize about.
I for once think that I am not that mature, but even though I am friends with some of my old exes and stuff. Okay, yeah, and sometimes when I need a eco boost, I talk to them, and then they say, yeah, we had a great time, it was yeah, right, okay.
Making you feel that way and putting my hands on you in a way that I shouldn't have. I really, really hope that you'll hear me and know that I didn't intend for it to be a harmful, aggressive thing. It was
It was weird. It didn't feel aggressive. I was
Oh.
just, after that point, I was unsure.
Is it time for a potty break by chance?
Yeah.
Do you think it would be possible to just be friends?
It's weird because I've got a vibe.
What do you mean a vibe?
When I moved to Korea, he made me a playlist that was like 9 hours, 10 hours, and all the songs are like, I miss you, if it were up to me, I'd be with you, and like songs like that. So I was like,
What?
we're musicians, is he trying to send me a message?
Any new ways that you're feeling?
I feel like it felt really healthy and it felt pretty natural, I think.
Who was better at that?
Probably you.
Me?
Probably.
Why
Ah
probably?
man, she's just boosting his ego right now.
I guess, yeah, I have more sexual partners. I think we made a good team.
How does this guy have more sexual partners? Okay, there's hope, ladies and gentlemen. There's hope. Okay, there is hope. Fucking ball cut looking dude.
Scissors, slide, braiding hair.
I mean, I don't know that you can braid my hair, but I could braid your hair.
Okay. So the Spotify playlist you made, eh?
Yeah? You like it?
There's quite a few songs in there.
Yeah.
When I was listening to it in Korean, I was
Alright,
like,
okay. Oh my god, they already have the vibe, dude. They already have the vibe.
I was not intending to send you any kind of a message through the music. Were you hoping that I was?
I mean, I wouldn't say I was hoping, but it seemed a little too, like, I'm gonna pull that playlist up later and I'm gonna show you exactly what I mean.
Honestly, a big piece of it was like, I know you're gonna be on a
It's
fucking
clearly
flight
just
for a
an
long
ego
time, so
problem at this
if
point.
you're absolutely bored and you get sick of your own music and you want some fresh tunes, then here you go, mate. Okay, that's not too bad. That ain't too bad.
How's it going?
It's going good. Time's flying.
You said maybe you would consider getting back together. Do you feel more strongly about that?
It's still kind of coming along now that we're kind of getting into like deeper conversations and like
What
talking
deeper
about
conversation?
issues that were really just pushing our relationship. I think it's starting to get a little bit stronger. It's not.
They just wanted to get this recorded, right? So now they'll get back together, right? And they've recorded this whole conversation, okay? And after this, what's gonna happen is when they have a fight, they'll be like, "Look at what you said in the Jubilee video. Look at what you said in the Jubilee video." Alright, that's what the woman is gonna say, and then the guy's gonna, "Yeah, look at what you said in the Jubilee video. You were very remorseful back then." Right? So it's sort of like a thing that they can throw at each other's face the next time they get back together. This is just how these things go. Alright?
Ruled out.
So what else do you want to explore?
Definitely the pregnancy.
Are you having any romantic feelings for her right now and being with her this long?
Wow, okay. That's a fair question. You know, it's like as we're reminiscing and like talking about things and thinking about memories, there's definitely moments where like I just kind of look at her and remember those feelings and remember those moments and sort of think like, yeah, like it's a hard thing to not want back.
Do a little yoga.
You'll teach me some yoga. Me too.
You're gonna bring that back,
This
straight
one?
back.
Okay, she's
lay down.
in. She's definitely in.
I feel like a seal. That's more dolphin.
Did you two talk about marriage?
When we dated,
Yeah, when we dated for sure.
like briefly, not much. Like
It came
they
up
weren't. They
several
weren't.
times.
Yeah. but they weren't,
Oh,
like, in
it's
gross
happening.
detail.
I don't know if you remember this. We straight up had conversations about like, here goes, ready? About how we would raise our kids, like religiously speaking. We were like, if we have kids,
Oh
we were
my
like, I wanna raise
fucking
kids
God.
Christian. And I was like, I'm not Christian, but if you want to raise them that way, like that's fine. Just know that I'm not necessarily in that.
Man,
Yeah.
when the right,
talk
when the court starts happening, right? It's like, you know, you said this, you said this, you said this, you said this at that time, you said this at that time. That is where you know, like the charm of the relationship is just gone, right? And that's about it, you know.
Religion quite a bit throughout the relationship. Like I would ask you to come because it means a lot just for you to
She
show
would
up.
ask him to come.
Just to come to my church. I think it was hitting a nerve with your experience with your dad and
Stepdad.
stepdad and his pushiness. But going was something that was like upsetting you, and I didn't want to do anything to like make you upset. But I didn't want to say it's okay that you don't come. That point has always been a breaking point
It's okay that you don't come. Okay, this is getting weird.
with
Right?
me and guys and people I've been with.
Yeah. To this day, I don't think I've ever like been that in love with anybody.
So why'd you fuck it up and cheat on me? Because this isn't the first time you've told me, oh, I love you so much, or like, I'm so in love with
Okay. She just needs the reassurance.
Because
Here.
I'm a fucking idiot, honestly. Because I'm fucking
Alright, they're getting back together,
fucking
dude.
stupid.
Alright.
And
you. Were you just not thinking?
no.
So why didn't you tell me immediately?
I really thought I was doing better by you by not telling you. I couldn't think to myself, like, I fucked it up so bad. that-
Bruh, this guy. Okay, now I understand why he gets the women, right? Either he's very good at manipulating, or like, what the fuck? This is like, you know.
She's gonna
Amazing.
leave me, and
So it's not the haircut. Yes, there is hope for everyone, right?
I don't want to lose her.
So just selfish?
Yes.
How were those quesadillas?
They're good.
They're really good. Do you think if we were to date now, where we are in our lives, we would be better
Okay.
for each other?
I think so. We can't be worse than we were for each other. You seem a lot more like mentally healthy personally, because I think you were your worst enemy when we were dating.
We definitely would be a lot better for each
I
other
think
now.
there are still some challenges to get over.
Sure.
If we were to date.
Yeah.
Number one being that I'm pregnant.
Whoa! What? She's pregnant? Bruh. Okay. With whose baby? Not his, of course. Okay, now that changes everything. That changes a lot, okay?
Can you give us some more context of how he knows already?
I had
How
moved
he
to
know?
Korea to teach English, and I
I became a
guy over
whore.
there, and he was really kind to me, made me laugh. One night we had sex, and immediately after having sex, I was like, I'm pregnant. I'm gonna be pregnant. Before I got the actual pregnancy test, I broke up with him. And I had said, if I actually am pregnant, I'm going to move to America. My support system's there. And we had a long conversation, which ended in me being called childish.
Oh, this is gonna be ugly, man.
And so I flew back.
Dude, the
I think you were
libido
one
just
of the
dropped
first
to
friends
zero.
I saw.
Can you ask her, are you looking for someone to raise your child?
Are you looking for someone to raise your child with?
Am I seeking somebody? No. It would be nice to have someone to help, because I don't want
I feel
to
that.
meet someone and then say, hi, I'm pregnant.
Oh,
I
bro,
don't
he's
have a-"
totally down. He's totally down. He's gonna, you know. I mean, his demeanor tells that he's totally down.
child. Like, if you're with me, you have
This
to
is
take care of
very
the kid
awkward, man.
Narrows down the pool.
significantly.
You've made a lot of hard choices, and I applaud you for everything you've done so far, honestly.
But
How are you
I'm
doing?
gonna run.
It was a struggle.
I
was
feels
not
like he's
happy
down. It
when I
just
found out
feels
I was
like he's
pregnant.
down.
And I had kind of thought about abortion, but I did some praying and realized that you can't really make a plan in your life because it's not always going to go how you want
That's
it to.
a huge
There's no point
commitment,
in a
yeah.
plan, and this is, my life is led by God, so I guess I'm going back to America. That's where I'm needed.
Do you believe that God intended, like planned for you to have a baby?
Yeah, I think so.
Cool.
It's scary, but like it's literally showing me I have so
Oh
many
my
people
god, cool!
that I can count
That
on and that can help
cool!
me, and that's what
That
helped me
cool felt so
walk back
awkward, man.
Hypothetically, if we were to get back together today, what would that look like?
I mean, there's so many unknowns and questions because I'm pregnant. I would like to think, because we've gone through the small talk portion of like, where are you from?
Where are you from?
We're already to the point where we know
Yeah.
enough about each other.
And we know that we click.
I'd want you to go to church weekly because it is.
What? Bruh! Bruh! What? That is just weird. That is weird. Keep Jesus out of this, right? Keep Jesus out of your horniness and your mess and stuff. Why does he have to go to church? Like, Wow.
Again, it's literally just supporting me, not necessarily believing all of it.
Another pro of hypothetically getting back together today.
Having a stepdaddy.
Having a stepdaddy. That's a pro for you.
alright, now I think the dude needs to run.
Most about me.
Okay. What do I miss most about you?
Hitting it from the back, let's go!
Like one thing or like several things?
I mean, you can give me a list.
Even in our relationship, we really were like best friends first. Like we absolutely were. You really quite were my other half. You had a lot of love to give, and it was very beautiful.
What
to see.
is this
I
guy
miss-
doing?
Telling you all my little dramas and like, you're my little partner. in
Bruh,
crime.
he's just
So,
horny, man. He's just horny. He's run out of options. He's just horny, man.
literally whatever I knew, you knew. Also, having someone that makes me laugh to the point I cackle. It's been a long time since I've heartily laughed. Like, legitimately. You're a
Okay.
man of moody moods.
Okay.
Moody moods, what
It's
that
happening.
Like songwriting. You wrote several songs about me.
Well, I wrote songs about you before we were dating, and I wrote at least one song for you while we were dating. Do you remember that? For Christmas.
Oh, yes.
the girl with yellow hair.
And the Pop-Tarts.
Back when you were blonde.
It's probably somewhere still
6
on my
months
phone
ago,
because
I
I
met this
couldn't
girl
really.
who told me she could draw real well, but she forgot to mention her real talent was stealing hearts.
What the fuck is happening?
There could be.
We've been talking about going to the zoo.
We have.
He's in, but like, why? Why is he in? I don't understand this shit. Alright, why is he in? Why is he not running away? What is going on? What is life?
The honors.
Would you consider it a date, or would it just be like, we're friends?
I think I'm going to the zoo with someone on my own. It's a date. The zoo is my date spot.
The zoo is your date spot. Zoo and then Dippin' Dots.
Bro, I would- Do you want a date?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be opposed.
That was. It's either all in or like
Okay.
not at all.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yes, you have plenty to think about. It's either all in, alright? She's pregnant with not your child, some Korean guy, child, alright? Bruh, alright? You need to think about this, okay? Yeah, she's telling you to go to church every single Sunday, alright? Bruh, you need to think about this.
True. I would say yes. But at the same time, I feel like maybe I would need a little bit of time to think about it. now that the hypothetical is becoming more real, you know,
The
it's like if
implications of it.
it's you know, like if it's in, it's all in kind of thing. You know what I mean? And like there's history and there's people and there's families and there's baby and there's this and there's drama and there's these things. My initial response is to say yes.
Wow.
I'm trying to think of how that handshake went.
I barely
So there's the
okay.
smack.
Times like these, I'm glad that I'm single in relations. Yeah, I mean, relationships are even if you find someone who's like, you know, very understanding, very good, there are still some amount of complications and stuff, you know, that arise and stuff. Okay, and I don't know. I guess you have to be fine in your own skin and stuff first. Only then you can handle other people's baggage. Yeah. Because there is going to be some amount of baggage coming out, you know, coming from another person.
Smack. Pinky. Birdie. Pull it back. Fist bump. Ah.
Did we shake on it? Is that our? We shook on
Oh,
it.
we shook.
We're
One date.
one date.
Bing.
Bing.
All right.
I will say it has gone by faster than I thought.
Yeah.
I guess time flies.
When you're having
When I'm-
fun.
Well, you finish your sandwich and go take potty stretch break.
Okay.
Bro, what would you guys do? Like, you guys would run, right? I don't know. What would I do? Like, if I'm... The thing is, why... Like, if she's... I don't know, man. It's still weird. It's still very weird. It's still very weird, man.
Ugh. Don't hit
When
the
small
microphone, don't
talk
hit the microphone.
leads to becoming a step...
Ah, look at me. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
You going on a date?
I guess so.
You agreed to a date.
I guess so, yeah.
She seemed a little disappointed that you're kind of hesitant.
I guess it felt like a big thing to say yes to, you know, like kind of a big commitment. But I think I've come around a little bit, like it's, you know, one date.
This is what's gonna
least.
happen,
Might not-
right? This is the whole version of this. The whole 12 hours is also like linked in the description and stuff, right? They're gonna use this for the rest of their lives if they get back together. I tell my ex I love her. I want the best for her, but I can't raise a kid with her all of a sudden. Yeah, I mean that should be understandable for the other person, right? Like that should be understandable. Like right now I'm not in a position to do that, alright? I love you and stuff, alright? But I can't do that.
Not be like a super high stakes event. Before today,
Is he just
we
trying
had
to
been
sleep
reconnecting,
around even now
had
as
you
well?
had any thoughts of like a possibility of getting back together with me or like seeing me that way at all in any sense?
Did it cross my mind? Yeah. Like when I was in Korea. Prior to that, not really. The more we kind of started talking, the more sides of you I had seen, and the more reliable you became
think he
as
is,
a person
yeah.
just in my life. The reliability kind of brought into question, like, can I trust you again? My eventual answer as the father of the baby had broken my trust. What I had told him was, it took you 3 years, but I would say you built my trust back. I wasn't sure if I wanted to get back together, but in talking with you, I think it was always in the back of my mind as a possibility. Like I could see
Yeah, so she was
if
he
we
was the
could
backup.
work again.
And she is his
If I were to
backup.
have kids with somebody,
That's just
I
it.
think you would be a pretty good person to have kids with.
Okay.
I like to hear that.
Yeah.
They'd be cute babies.
Okay,
Why
that's
instead?
it. Roll
Yeah,
it
it's good
over.
combo.
Roll it over. It happened. It happened. They're back now. It's hard to trust someone who cheated on you. Yeah, what if he's just fucking getting
At
in to
any
just
point
get
during this
laid?
experience, have you thought about kissing me?
Yeah.
Really?
I thought, like, would I want to? Like, what would it be like? After this, would I kiss him?
Oh
Like,
shit!
by the car, just
By
like
the car.
sneaky after hours kiss.
Sneaky. Who is she? Chaotic.
Like, let's explore that. And I was thinking about it, and I was like, all while you were talking, so I'm sorry. that
Oh
I
my
didn't
God, they're gonna
That's it.
kiss
No,
as
what you
well.
were saying.
You were getting lost in my voice. What can I say?
God.
I tend to have that
Okay.
effect
Lost
on
in the
people.
lips. You want to peck?
Sure.
Here. I'll give you a little kissy.
Okay.
That's not a little peck, bruh. Okay, okay, okay,
That's maybe more than a peck.
Maybe more than a peck.
Not bad.
Not bad.
okay. He's
Beard
in.
burn is never.
He's in.
The beard.
Never
Congratulations
incredible, but that's not going
on
away
becoming
when
a
you let
dad.
go or shave it.
You two
My guy.
kissed.
We
We
did.
did.
When's the last time you kissed?
Last time we dated?
When we dated, yeah. 3 years ago, I guess. I was not expecting
She
it to-
wants it more than him. I take it back. She is trying to fuck, not him.
ask me if I wanted to. I was-
No,
okay.
dude.
thought I was gonna
She's
sit
not.
over here and
She
twiddle.
wants him back. I feel like because of the kid and everything, right? And he wants her back because he's just horny, right? Yeah. After a few weeks, after seeing each other again, dude's gonna start discussing abortion. Yeah, true, dude, true.
Just secretly want it.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question.
She's trying to have a baby daddy, right? And he's just, I don't know what he wants. Like, what the fuck, dude? Like, it'll be kind of fucked up that, you know, you gotta know at this point that this woman, right, whatever she's saying, she just wants a baby daddy, right? And the other person has to understand that this is what she wants, alright? So if I'm getting back with her just to fuck her, alright, and it's not serious, then you're an evil person, alright? Then you're just either don't give the person the hope or anything, alright, or don't be a fucking evil person, alright? It's just evil.
Okay.
Do you feel like after today so far, do you feel like you are more attracted to me than you were before today?
Before today, yeah. I think I've got a lot of hard questions out there and very interesting answers. How about you? After today, our whole experience, how you finding me?
How you finding me? I've never not found you physically attractive. But
Yeah,
the
but I'm just
part,
horny.
Emotional, intellectual, I definitely think those were heightened as of today.
Oh, that's my ring.
What the fuck is going on, man? His haircut is so ass, yeah. True.
You're the one that's hurting. You're the one with the rings, huh?
I know you keep hitting my nooks.
You nuts. What's up?
This video is actual cringe, not gonna lie.
Just been hanging out in the
Got
back.
down to the final hour.
Final hour.
Bruh, this is a very complicated situation, man. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't want to say, what if, you know, I haven't had sex with this guy, alright? You know, I don't know. This is a very complicated situation, man. How are they gonna fucking manage this?
Holy moly guacamole.
You two kissed.
Honestly, I was not planning that if I weren't.
Oh,
in
she
this
was. She was, right? She definitely. I was not planning that.
environment.
So ever since the beginning of this video, she was like, I want to get back together.
Probably wouldn't have kissed him.
Were you expecting that?
Like to kiss?
Yeah.
Not at all, honestly. I was more surprised that she would be willing to kiss, you know?
Do you
That
think
was-
you're deserving of her affection?
I am doing what I can to make up for the past and to right my wrongs and sort of make up for what I did and what has happened between us. If my best is enough and it's what she would require and what is needed, in that case, yeah.
Stood up and looked around. There was nothing to be found.
I am glad that I didn't agree on getting pregnant. If I did, I already ran away from my ex and the guy I slept with. What the fuck? That's not something you agree on. It happens accidentally, all right? You agree on it when you've reached at some point, at some level in your life, okay? That's when you agree upon bringing a child into the world and then taking care of it. It does not, all, when you aren't like, up there, you haven't achieved anything in life and shit, all right? Till then, you don't agree on getting pregnant, right? You just have sex, right? And it accidentally happens.
Just a word I couldn't sing that I heard.
Final 5-ish minutes.
How has this been?
Who the fuck rolls out of bed, goes to a studio, and gets to a committed relationship with a pregnant woman and says this is not
For you?
Honestly, pretty fun. It was nice spending time with you, and I always enjoy being
fuck.
near you and around you. And learned a lot. We broke through some barriers.
Did you think it would go as fast as it did?
No. What about you?
It's been fun. I learned a lot. Kind of things I thought I wanted to hear, things I needed to hear. Wasn't anticipating leaving here having a date. I was definitely not anticipating kissing you.
Yeah, me neither.
So it's felt like planned and spontaneous and all the fun parts of knowing somebody and like getting to know somebody.
Yeah, it definitely felt like an experiment.
Wilson, run, Sophia. What the fuck are you doing? Why? This is so weird. Oh my god. Why would you even? I don't want to know. I don't want to. What? Ah! My brain has been tainted with this information.
We did it!
Yay! Talk it out too, or no?
Sure.
My bad. Sorry, I'm very sorry, I will say. Shut up. I really love you. You're great, and I'm happy to have you in my life again.
Me too.
All right, you did it.
Okay.
Wow.
You ready to get out and be free?
I mean, I can chill. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, let's go.
Oh, you want to stay here longer?
I mean,
Are you surprised?
Oh, it worked.
What happened?
I guess I'm a little bit surprised.
It worked,
About
ladies and
how-
gentlemen.
Comfortable and easy it felt to just be so candid.
I think we're back to being best friends, potentially on the way to something more.
I guess we'll go on a date and see how it goes, see how it feels, and I'll let you know.
Fucking the pumpkin. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you, Stacy, I'm looking at you, all right? Subscribe, all right? Yeah. Take care.